here's Charlie Kirk commenting on the arrest of Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced FTX founder, on 8 counts, charged by federal prosecutors. He's also in the midst of an SEC lawsuit, billions of dollars, and was set to speak at a congressional hearing that day, the day he was arrested, which then you have Kevin McCarthy going on Fox News saying that was a conspiracy by the Biden administration, so we couldn't hear what he had to say. Here's Charlie Kirk just essentially doing damage control for crypto as an industry in the wake of this.
The investors were as you described, but come on. Someone says here, Charlie, sure, some of the investors were as you described, but come on, the truth is anyone who considers themselves savvy enough to invest in crypto isn't also politically aware, and most likely in the case, I'm not going to read all that. There's some bad things in there. But these investors saw it as a means to make money fast, as they think that they should be, and realize that the government isn't going to keep handing them out money. I don't know if I agree with that. There were a fair amount of very savvy people that looked at this as an exchange, as a place where they could at least keep some of their crypto assets. And for at least a year, crypto was increasing in value. And I'll tell you that crypto is more valuable in some way. It has more integrity. I would make this argument. Bitcoin in some ways, and other ways not, Bitcoin in some ways has more integrity than the US dollar.
Sure.
It does.
Put your retirement in it.
Yeah. But in what ways? Let's be specific here. Let's be specific,
that's
Charlie
what's funny
Kirk.
is there's so many
then he qualifies
qualifiers.
it in some ways. But what ways? In the ways that the mining of cryptocurrency destroys the environment, and the way that it has wildly fluctuated and people have lost everything if they put it into cryptocurrency?
He means that it
outside of regulation?
No, he means that there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that can be coined, and that there's a finite limit of that. So you can't keep, like, say, printing money like these gold bug libertarians like to do. So that's why they like that, and that's why Bitcoin is fundamentally a right-wing concept, and not something that the left could ever have really made use of.
Well, I hope that he has all of his savings in Bitcoin.
Because in it, Charlie.
The guy that he's defending here, and people like Charlie Kirk are gonna try to make Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX be a one-off. This is not an indictment of the entire cryptocurrency marketplace. Just like Bernie Madoff was not an indictment over over Wall Street greed and the entire culture that has been built there. These are just one-offs, and they should be treated as such. They're going to try to do the same thing, and taking the headline of "Look at how much he's donated to Democrats," ignoring the audio that has come out where he says, "I donate the exact same amount to Republicans, but I do it in secret because they accept my dark money." Again,
just my reply is, well, let's stick it to the Democrats by killing crypto as an industry then.
Reject calls by Democrats who have bought into the crypto industry because of campaign donations and Wall Street connections, like Cory Booker and Kirsten Gillibrand, and reject this kind of stuff. I mean, like, this is completely embedded within cryptocurrency. Fraud is the business model. The entirety of the value for the people at the top is based on the fact that they got in early, they bought a bunch of cryptocurrency, and they need its value to increase by you buying into it. There's nothing democratic about it. It is the definition of a pyramid scheme. So just know that. And I don't even care if you're, writing things into Charlie Kirk's show that's so offensive that he can't say it out loud. If you're not a wealthy guy like him, don't listen to him. Listen to me, because it's not going to end well for you. These FTX guys, they had a chat called wire fraud, reportedly. I mean, the Australian Financial Review reported it. I'm just seeing. But they're saying, I think they might be denying it, but either way.
Well, if Sam Bankman-Fried denies it, you can take that to the bank.
or the jail cell.
Or the crypto exchange.
So, sucker. Charlie Kirk's a sucker. Is that it?
There's a time.
All right, keep going.
Make this argument. Bitcoin in some ways, and other ways not, Bitcoin in some ways has more integrity than the US dollar. It does.
In what way?
From being able to know how many Bitcoins are out there.
There it is.
The ledger, to the blockchain technology. In other ways, not so much, because the full faith and credit of the U.S. military backs up the U.S. dollar.
And
Yes.
the fact that like the entire global economy is now based on that dollar. That might be part of it as well.
It's very fascinating, and this is why I'm a supporter of public money, the U.S. dollar, because I'm not a Confederate. Abe Lincoln is the one who started printing greenbacks, and the value of greenbacks is very interesting. I think Battle Cry of Freedom gets into this, or maybe some other ones, but like the value of the greenbacks fluctuated depending on how well the Union military was obviously performing. So after victories against the Confederates, the greenbacks would be worth a lot more, and after losses, it'd be worth a lot less, and it's fairly interesting.
We had someone write in about this. Dino Nug says, Emma, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure crypto is a Ponzi scheme. I think Ponzi schemes require real dollars coming in to pay out prior investors. If I'm wrong, maybe someone can set me straight. You're right about that. I mean, it's kind of a hybrid between the two, but the reason it's a pyramid scheme is that the people who already were going to get wealthy on crypto already have and hold a lot of it at the top. And so you buying in on the bottom and this whole like advertising push and having celebrities endorse it was a way to recruit people.
There's a little bit
like
of,
a pyramid scheme.
Or, marketing, like you get turn
MLM,
into
right.
a seller. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are not wrong. I just think you meld the two. But the point in this instance, I was trying to emphasize the pyramid scheme element of it.